Hello and welcome to the Gold and Silver Club Week Ahead Commodity Report, the non-members edition for the 17th to the 21st of July 2017, presented by the Gold and Silver Club. Today we will be analysing the latest developments in the commodity markets and discussing our outlook for the week ahead. The live session will be covering commodity market outlook, a snapshot of the latest developments, our trade idea for the week, a review of our recent top trades using our exclusive research-driven strategies. Let me introduce you to the Gold and Silver Club. The Gold and Silver Club is regarded as the go-to authority on commodities trading. As internationally respected experts, our analysis and our opinions on the metals, the energies and the agriculture markets, they are routinely sought by major financial television channels and publications which include Bloomberg, Reuters, CNBC, the Financial Times, the Wall Street Journal. Our team of experts has trained and mentored over 100,000 private traders from all over the world to increase their wealth and generate substantial income through commodities using our exclusive research-driven strategies. For more information on the Gold and Silver Club and our expertise, please do visit www.thegoldandsilverclub.com. Commodity Market Outlook, a snapshot of the latest developments. Over the last week, one of the top performing commodities has been crude oil, surging over 5% as the International Energy Agency forecast a rise in demand growth. Now, overall, the commodity sector did get a lift last week off the back of a weak US dollar, following on from comments from Fed Chief Janet Yellen at her semi-annual testimony last week over Wednesday and Thursday, indicating that while the Fed continues to bring interest rates gradually back to normal, it could adopt a slower approach if inflation remains below its target, which certainly provided weakness to the US dollar last week, and we saw a number of commodities break out to the upside as a result. In fact, gold prices marked their highest finish of the month on Friday and the strongest single session gain since June the 6th, lifted by Janet Yellen's comments. Elsewhere, oil prices, they did surge over 5% last week, aided by reports of accelerating demand growth from the International Energy Agency. Crude oil import growth in China and falling crude stocks in the United States has helped lift the oil price over the last week, and we'll take a closer look at crude oil prices as we go over to the charts. Trade watch list, our trade idea of the week. This week, our trade idea is going to be focused on crude oil. Currently on the chart, I have WTI crude oil, which is trading just underneath $47 per barrel. Over the course of Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, we've certainly seen a breakout to the upside and oil essentially closing up 5% last week. Now, if we have a look at the price structure, we saw a considerable surge the previous week all the way back up towards $47.50 per barrel, which was met with overhead resistance, major overhead trend channels, but also a pause at the 50-day moving average, which caused oil to give back 60% of its gains. It subsequently produced a higher swing low here, but right now we're coiling around key resistance here. We've got an overhead trend channel as well, and we've also got the previous swing high here to clear above as well in order to see more momentum to the upside. Now, so far, as we go into Monday's US session, we have already taken out Friday's high here, and in fact, we're starting to get a bit of ground here above the 50-day moving average. You can see there is some key resistance on the chart, approximately around $47.15 at the moment. Now, what we would need to do in order to see more upside, the potential for significant follow through, is to break above the more recent level of resistance here. If oil manages to break above that level, it is likely that that could be a catalyst for some significant follow through. We do also have a pennant formation here in development. Typically on oil, when a pennant formation develops, if they do get breached, especially to the upside here, we could see some good follow through. So I'm watching oil very carefully here, and the trade idea would be looking at the potential for a breakout and a follow through move if we can build up some momentum here above Friday's high, if we can hold above the 50-day moving average, if we can rally and take out the previous swing high here, which sits at approximately $47.50 per barrel. We've got the potential for some good follow through here, taking the price up to initially 48, but beyond that, then the next major level and overhead resistance zone is actually positioned at $52 per barrel, and that could end up being a very lucrative trade if we were to see additional follow through in the weeks to come. Of course, at this zone where we are now, we might well just pause at this level. Oil may be unable to break above the previous swing high here. It may also pause around the 50-day moving average, upper trend channel resistance here, and then essentially roll over and come back for a revisit back towards last week's underlying supportive zones. That is a possibility as well, that oil will not be able to get any more momentum beyond this current level of resistance or beyond 47.50, and we may see an additional pullback, which then sets up for a sell-off. Now, the other scenario for oil here, because it is at a level of key resistance, is if oil cannot get an additional bid at this zone, then indicate we've essentially got a lower high here, and we could see a pause in price and a rollover and a retest back towards the lower end of the trend channel. And then we could also set up, if there wasn't additional follow through for oil here, for a sell short opportunity if we were to see a break and a close below underlying support here. In terms of scheduled news items this week for oil, news that you need to be aware of includes Tuesday's API data. So the American Petroleum Institute will be releasing data on imports, production, and also inventories. That data can have a significant impact on the price of crude oil. Also, Wednesday's crude oil inventory data can have a very big impact on the price of oil, and Friday's Baker Hughes oil rig count. Those three scheduled news items over the course of this week can provide some great opportunities for trading crude oil. And if you would like to find out the exact trades that we will be taking at the Gold and Silver Club, including our exact entry, our exit, take profit, and trade management, do make sure you stay on to the end of today's session, and we'll provide you with full details of how you can become a member of the Gold and Silver Club. Top trades of the week using our exclusive research-driven strategies. Over the last week, we've certainly capitalized on the breakout we've seen on a number of commodities, which has included gold, which managed to find support just above $1,200 per ounce last week, surging into the close on Friday, banking us 175 points. Now, moving over to agriculture, the grains have had significant gains over the last month, and essentially wheat has now come back down. It's provided us with a great opportunity to sell into that very overbought condition, fill the gap, and benefit with a 275 point profit. And finally, US oil last week, particularly off the back of the API data last Tuesday, provided us with a perfect opportunity to get into oil for a breakout, banking 190 points profit. Would you like to join an elite community of profitable traders? Get exclusive daily live trade ideas and analysis, accelerate your trading skills, and generate a consistent income. Whether you're a new trader or an experienced trader looking to take your trading to the next level, then the Private Members Live Trading Room is definitely for you. As a member of the Private Members Live Trading Room, private members get access to exclusive live trading room webinars. You can watch the Gold and Silver Club expert traders analyze the markets right in front of you, picking out the best trades, sharing entry, exit, and profit and stop loss targets on each trade, as well as walk you through actionable trading ideas step by step, ready to implement for instant results. You also get access to live trade alerts via email and SMS. You get live buy and sell trade alerts, and you get to see the exact levels that we are entering into positions, including entry, exit, profit, and stop loss targets in real time. All trade alerts are sent out in advance notice to ensure you have plenty of time to get into every trade at the best possible price for maximum profits. You have exclusive access to our proprietary trading research to help you make smarter and well-informed trading decisions. Our unique insights and analysis ensures that you're well equipped for the most accurate technical and fundamental information that you need to identify market trends early, predict future price movements, and act on every trading decision with confidence. The Private Members Live Trading Room includes exclusive weekly live trading room webinars, daily live trade ideas shared with you, ready to implement for instant results, real-time trade notifications via email and SMS so you never miss a profitable trade. You get exact details of every trade that we are entering, including our entry, exit, and stop loss on every trade. Access to our Private Members Live Trading Room forum, ongoing support and mentoring to help you achieve long-term success, and exclusive access to our proprietary trading research and market intelligence to give you the ultimate edge in the markets. To get exclusive access to our Private Members Live Trading Room, please go to www.jointhegoldensilverclub.com, complete the application form, and we will get in touch with you ASAP.